EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from the Steel City. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
Ooh. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, Scott. Right.
They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Here we go.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Here we go, Scott.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Fields from the gun on third down. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Third down in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable.
Here's a second and 9.
Here we go, Scott.
They go play action with Fields. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They can still get a first down at the 1.
Here we go.
First and 10, they go from the 11. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Fields now on second down. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. We're good. Sit high.
Fields to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have.
Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Steelers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so That might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. No issues there. This one is good. And the Dolphins will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Say hi.
The drive will start on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
You got a mini base. One. Here we go. Stop.
To throw is Fields. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Steelers take a 10-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On the ground is Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, son. Good night.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 6.
Here we go, son.
Fields. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. They'll come up here, first and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Here's second and 6. Once again, it's Achane. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing fourth down. Here comes a return, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Don't jump. Ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, son. Go.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take over here at their own 22.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
Now Fields. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. He works free. Right side. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Steelers move out in front by the score of 17-3. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
to the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And the Steelers are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Dolphins 3.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And what's been a pretty impressive rush has been a little underwhelming. They've been non-existent up until this point, so as they finish this game out, it's got to feel good for them to see this pass rush start paying some dividends.
Sending it deep for Waddle. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. This one, returnable. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go. We're good.
Play action now for Fields. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Here we go, Zach.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got his man. It's Pickens. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Right.
Now, the ball's out, and the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, So this one is going to need a little closer look.
Here we go, son.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Don't jump, man.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. That's brought in right side by Pickens. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive.
Here we go, son.
This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. He'll try to run for it. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers extend to a 24-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. They'll run with Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. On the carry, here's Achane. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
we go. All right.
Now a run on first down. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Here we go. All right.
So second down, and they'll run it. Room to run inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Big hole up.
Here we go. We're good. Is it all right?
They'll go with a counter on first down. He'll work his way only to the 23.
All right.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Hey, 551. Tonight.
Fields from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Now, faking the give. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
To the ground, a 1st down run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Here we go, son.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Right.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Go.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a give to Achane. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready up. Go.
They'll toss it here to Achane. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. As it will be Martin. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Here we go, set. Go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.